Well, I've started, about 5 or 6 businesses, I guess, and they've all been out with no money. Yeah, you don't need money to start a business. You need money to start some businesses, but not all of them. And that's why, when I love this article I found today in the Washington Post. I mean, this is about a government program that helps low income entrepreneurs to start their own business from scratch. So, no income, no problem. You can start your own business. I mean, it's a delightful story. And I'll put this in the description down there because this was actually somebody from Poland, the picture of a lady here, and she was working at a restaurant, like 1,000 hours a week or something, and didn't have a life or whatever. And uh, her partner said, God, you're killing yourself. And this was doing it for like 6, 7, or 8 years. So she decided she had no money or whatever, and decided to start her own little business. And she's from Poland, so she was making pierogies. I don't know if you know anything about pierogies, but I grew up on pierogies. I didn't like them much. I'm a fussy eater. But it's a it's a dish in Poland, I guess, other East European countries. And she went to this government program that helps you start a business from scratch. She didn't know anything about business. She knew a little bit. She liked to cook, but she was working 13 hours a day. And now she just works 5 hours a day, makes a great living. And they take her through the whole steps of training. They do everything. Now, here's the company, the nonprofit. See, the things I'm talking about is you have to stay at .org or .gov. Otherwise, you're going to everybody's going to tell you got to get a lot of money, and you got to have money. You got to have money. Why? Because they want your money. That's how they live. But to do things without money, you can't talk to the people who only live for money. And that's what government and nonprofits do. So here's the government office. This is a Virginia office. It's called Northern Virginia Family Service. Now, how the hell would you ever think that Northern Virginia's Family Service is the place to get all you need to start a business? Huh? You'll Google that, you'll never find it. But if you knew Northern Virginia Family Service, then you would find it. See? But if you said start a business, or you'd never find the damn thing. Because everybody, if you want to start a business, the sharks are all over the internet for trying to grab your name and grab your eyeball and shove something down your throat for you to pay for. And here's the program. This is a bilingual program, I think, because we have a lot of Latinos, Latinas, or Latinx, whatever you want. Sounds like Kleenex, doesn't it? Do it, but because they have a big community in Northern Virginia, right out of Washington here. It said, Escala, the Spanish word to climb, is a small business development program for Northern Virginia Family Service. Founded in 2001, Escala provides technical assistance through bilingual one-on-one consultations and specialized training to low-income entrepreneurs in Northern Virginia. It assists clients in covering barriers to launch and grow sustainable business that increase household incomes, create jobs, and contribute to the local economy. You hear those three things? That's why the government does this, to increase income, create jobs, and contribute to the local economy. Okay, that's why they're doing this. That's why your tax dollars are paying for this, because that supposedly will grow us all. The key program components include unlimited one-on-one consultations. That's almost like me, if you can try me. That cover a variety of topics, including business registration, marketing, business plan development, access to capital, and much more. It positions its clients in the center of the program. The consulting, training, and coaching formats focus on the client's specific needs and business ideas, types, and stages. They support entrepreneurs, have launched businesses in construction, lawn care, cleaning, food industry, daycare, and others. But since the 2020, they've been focusing on food industry, because that's a growing business. We're all getting fatter, right? We all have to be fed. So the food industry. And so it offers training opportunities. This is free training because it's low income, people with no money, who wants to establish a food business from home commercial kitchen, a food truck, or their own brick and mortar restaurant. So all those kind of food business, however you want, home. And home's a lot easier to do. One-on-one consultations. In order to provide one-on-one consultation for food entrepreneur through a virtual platform, they have a virtual platform for entrepreneurs to do that. And the consultation directly with small business counselors to work individually and at their own pace toward a success of their food business concept to receive support on improving or receive support on improving an existing food business. So you've been struggling with a food business, you got a hot dog stand, now you want a pierogi stand. They help you with that. Online client workshops in Spanish and English, customized group courses. This is what I mean. I know the stuff is out there. You have to dig out to get it because you're going to go in, and Google. Most people will just go Google and say, oh, nothing there for me. Just people want you call the people up and they just want money from you. Okay, this is the kitchen you're able to share. See? So, to share the kitchen and low income certification, you're required. You can't have money to get this money. 18 years or older, resident in Virginia, Maryland, or DC, current or aspiring culinary business owner. So you don't even have to. One guy was I forget what. He had a yoga studio or a karate studio or something, and wanted to sell some Spanish food or something like that, and was doing it. But the article is heartwarming. If you read this article from the Washington Post about this, it has a bunch of people who are dead end job. This is the fella here who's making juices from his home country, and they're selling online. They're doing terrific. Yeah. So he's using all that equipment and everything. Had no money. He had a what did I say, like a fitness course or something, and he went from 200 people to zero when the pandemic hit. So he had it. Here's 54, and this other guy who is 61 years old hooked up and getting trade. So it doesn't matter how old you are to do these things. And that's the important thing, that there's so many things out there to do, so much help there, but it's not obvious, and if you're looking in Google, that's why Google to me is causing just as much problems as it's trying to solve. We need a Google. Somebody organize all this shit, right? But because we're organizing it for people to make money at, then the stuff that people don't make money at aren't there, and they're the things that most people need now because people don't have a lot of money. So that's why you have to have a different mindset for how you find these things. And that's why what I've done is that what I call my mini grant reports for every state. I have, like, for business, well, here's for your state. I have a list for $5.95 if you don't want to join our membership thing. You get a list of all the sources in your state that are nonprofit that know about this kind of stuff, see? And they know all this stuff. Not Google. Google knows it, but it's going to be on page 89,000 when you do the Google search. So you could say they know it, but you'll never see it. But these people do it because they're in the business of doing that, getting free services to people, getting free money to people, getting free help to people. And that's why you have to just talk to them, because getting the help you need, start by not going to Google. Start by getting like a list I have or somebody else has, all the offices in your state that only job is to help you start or grow a business. That's all they do. It's sort of like this Northern Virginia operation here. That's all they do. And look at they're a .org, O-R-G. They're the magic words. Say the magic words, win $100. Hey, .org. O-R-G, or G-O-V, and that's the other one. And see, they're not anywhere that you could find in Google. And that's why you have to rely on your phone. You have to rely on special lists or whatever. And only take, only call people who have nothing to get, who don't want to get money from you. because you're obviously going to get a biased answer if you're calling people that want to get money from you. Maybe you get lucky once in a while, but I mean, it's natural. It's human nature. The water is going downstream, and watch it go down. Watch stuff float down. So to go up the river a little bit, you got to put your water wings on and pedal a little harder to find this stuff. So I hope to see you there. Okay, the help is out there. It just takes work on your part, and the more you research, the more you'll see this stuff, and you get a clearer idea of what's available and how you could use it. Because who would have known that? Yeah, well, I'll go and find free help for me to learn how to cook at home and sell it. Where are you going to do that? Free home, cook at home and sell it free? You never find it, but it's there.